So let us discuss about this problem. Find the find the minimum area. Right, wait a second. So I haven't started yet, I think. So let us start with our problem. So find the minimum area to cover all ones one. That means the first part, right? So the first part of this problem. So what does it states? So I have already solved it, but as it is a today's LeetCode POTD problem, so I'll be solving it again for you, right? So you are given a 2D binary array grid. Find a rectangle with horizontal and vertical slides with the smaller area such that all the ones in grid is inside the triangle, right? Return the possible area of the rectangle. So let us see here, right? So what is given in the problem? First, let us see what is given in the problem. So we are given with a binary grid. So what does a binary grid mean? So it can contain 0 or 1. Now in this right, this is named as grid. That means we'll be getting a matrix, right? So I need to return the size minimum sized rectangle which which contains all ones contains all ones. Let us see how by taking an example. 0 1 0 1 0 1. So let us take this example of 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0. Wait a second. 1 0 1. So I have this grid which is given in example 1, right? So in the middle, if you have any doubts, you can ask me about the problem. So let me take the rectangle like this. So will it covers all the ones? No, there are ones here also. So I need to cover those ones. Now, what if I take this rectangle? This is also a rectangle, right? It might be a square, but technically this is a rectangle of 2 by 2, right? Okay. Now, is it covering this one? No, it is not covering. So what we'll do? We'll just take another rectangle of size this. So the rectangle size will be 2 into 3, right? So 2 into 3, the what I need to just return the area. 2 into 3 will be 6. Now let's go to the next example, right? 1000, sorry, 101000, right? So this is the grid which we are given with. I think uh something is a problem here, right? Wait, let me check it. It is just giving me some noise. Let us see. Let me just remove the charger which is connected. Okay, so okay, now I have this grid, right? Now that the only one which is there is this, right? So what I'll just return it, this rectangle, I'm saying this, right? This rectangle is covering the whole ones. What are the all the ones are there are covered here. So what is the area of that rectangle? It is just 1. So that will be written here. But let us take a bigger example than this. Why? Because these examples aren't enough, right? So I'll take something like 0, all are zeros, right? All are zeros in the first row, and then 1 0 0 0 and then 0 here, right? And a 1 0 0 and then a 1 here, and 1 0 0 0 and then 0 0 0, right? like this. Now let us do like a brute force solution. How can you get this solution, right? So you can imagine the something like this, these lines, so that you don't get confused. So this is our grid. This is our grid, right? Okay. Now I need get the answer first. So the problem states I need the rectangle area which covers all the ones. Now let us take only this rectangle, right? Only this one. But is it covering this one? No. Is it covering this? No. So we are missing it. So I'll start with this one. I'll start with this one. So this one should be included, right? So my rectangle top starts here, right? Now okay, that means the top starts here. Now where the bottom will end, let us expand this example. 0 0, everything is 0 here, right? So I'm just expanded the uh, what I say example, right? So if you see, I have the top, right? The first time when I got a 1, I have made it as the top. And what is this top? 1, right? So the top, I stored it as 1. Now 0 1 2 3 4 5. Now if you see, the first time I met to the left, right? So the top, there should be a top and also the bottom and also left and right to make a rectangle. So I need to know what is the extreme point here, what is the first point here, what is the first point here, and what is the last point which is giving me a rectangle or a 1, which cell is giving me like that. So I'll be naming it as the left. So I'm just assuming that I'll be having this as my rectangle. So what I want to tell you is I'll be having this one. So my rectangle starts from this top and this left. So that's what basically I want to tell you, right? So I'm writing it over here. So my left starts here. So let me name it as left, and this top, right? So the left starts here at 2. Why? Because this is the first time I met with a 1. Now after that I go to this 0, nothing changes, to this 0 0 0 and then 1. Now if you see, does the top changes? You might say the top comes here. No, it comes here, right? Why? Because if the rectangle starts from here, we are missing this one. So our rectangle starts the top with here only. But where does the left start from? Instead of 2, the left starts from here, right? So I am making just an outline, right? So what I want to tell you is my left starts here at index 1. That's what I want to tell you. No voice. Wait a second. Bro, I think here it is okay. From in my device, it is good. Uh, right. So there might be a error from your side. So there might be an error from your side. Right. Check me and let me know. Right. Right. There might be an error from your side, and let me know is it audible, bro? Low voice. So wait a second. So it might be a problem, right? So I'll use earpods. So There won't be problem from now, right? Right? Let me know in the chat. So is it audible now? Suresh bro? Right? Is the voice is good? Let me know in the chat. So let me come back to the problem. I think the voice is clear right now. I think so. It's good, right? Okay. In my device, it's good. Let me know if it is. How is it? The audio quality from your end, right? Speak loudly. Okay, some better. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, bro. So the left pointer, that means the left starts here. Why? Because I met with a 1. So what I did is I just moved my left to the minimum every time. So for the left, that means the left side of the rectangle need to be the minimum, right? Okay. For now, I was clear. Now, if you see, I can also initialize my right here. For left and also right, I can initialize this. But if you see, this will be our right. Why? Because if you see here, this will be your right. Why? Because if I consider this as a right, then it is a error. Why? Because we are only considering this rectangle, right? So that would be an error. So we'll be considering this as a right. If you see, what will be the right every time? Right will be the maximum. That means right will be at the end, right? Right will be at the end of the matrix, and the left will be at the starting point. So left should be the minimum and right should be the maximum. That means right should be at the end and also left should be at the starting position or the minimum. Now, we have figured out about left and right. What about top and bottom? If you see, as I said, left should be minimum. What about top? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, right? So top should also be the minimum. And what about the bottom? Bottom should be the maximum. So I'm writing it here. Top should be the minimum and also bottom should be the maximum, right? So if you see, I have initialized my top here. I have initialized my top here and also I didn't initialize the bottom for now. But when I came to this, right, let me tell you, when I was at here, when I was at this point, then my bottom changes to here. Why? Because bottom will be the maximum every time. Now, from here, let me initialize this as top and this as right and this as left. Okay. After that, I went to this 0, nothing to change. Now, when I go to this 0, nothing to change. When I go to this 1, I need to change. Why? Because I need to include all the ones in the rectangle. Now, this right, there is a right here. As I said, right will be the last position or last point in the rectangle. So right should be the maximum. Now, if you see from 2 and 4, what will be the maximum? 4 obviously. So the right will be changed to 4. So the right as it should be the maximum. So it will be changed to here. Now, the bottom, the same thing, and the top, it is the minimum, right? 1 is the minimum from 1 and 2. Now, let us go to the next element, which is 0, nothing to change, 0, nothing to change, 0, nothing to change.
When I get to this one, I need to change something. If you see, what about the left? Let us go from left, right, and then top and bottom. If you see left, as I said, minimum. So the minimum from 1 and where I got it at 2, right? So the minimum from 1 and 2 will be 1. So the left will be at the same position. Now, what about the right? Right, as I said, from 2 and 4, the maximum. What will be the maximum? 4 itself. Now, what about the top? Top, I said it should be the minimum, right? As it will be at the toppest position, or it is the starting position. It should be the minimum. Now, top is at 1, right? From 1 and 3. At 3 comma 2, I got a 1, the cell as 1. So from 1 and 3, what is the minimum? Sorry, yes. What is the minimum from 1 and 3? It is 1 itself. So, so if you see, the top is positioned here. But what about bottom? So the rectangle here itself is like this rectangle. Now it is not covering this one. So when I come to this one, the bottom is 2, right? Where did I find this cell? I find that cell at it is at the grid, right? Grid of 3 comma 2, right? Grid of 3 comma 2. Now, what is the bottom? Bottom is 2. As I said, the bottom should be the maximum. So bottom should be the maximum. So the maximum of where is the bottom? Bottom is at 2. Now, where is the row where I am? Right? It is at here, 3. Right? So, so if you see, wait a second, it is like there might be an error here. Okay, is it good from my side? Okay, okay, right. So let it be, right? So from 2 and 3, what is the maximum? The maximum will be 3, right? It is not running in my right. Now wait a second. Okay, it is there is no problem, right? So the maximum will be 3. So the bottom will be changed to maximum every time. So the bottom will be here. Now, how does the rectangle looks like? This. So this will be our rectangle, right? Now, let us go to another elements here. Here it is 0, 0, 0, and everything is 0, so no need to change anything. Now, what I got top as 1, bottom as 3, left as 1, and right as 4. If you see, how do I calculate the area of a rectangle? Area of rectangle. If you see, the area of rectangle is nothing but length into breadth. If you remember, how do I get the length? Length is nothing but right minus left. Is it so? 4 minus 1? No. 4 minus 1 is just 3, right? But I add the 4 cells, right? So 4 minus 1 is giving me only these 3 cells. For that, what I'll do is just add plus 1. So the area of the rectangle will be right minus left plus 1 and bottom minus top plus 1. So this will be written at the end. So if you see what will be the left, right, and so on. So let us solve this by the coding, right? So I have initialized, let me initialize top, left, right, and bottom. So let me initialize it int left is equal to, let me initialize int left, right? So I said left should be I need to get the minimum every time. So for left and top, it will be int max. left int max and top int max and then right and bottom it will be int min, right? So it will be right will be equal to int min. Now I'll go through every row and also every column. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than grid dot size and I plus plus. For int j is equal to 0, j is less than grid of 0 dot size and j plus plus. So what is the row? The row is I and the column is j. If you see, the left should be minimum. Left is equal to minimum of left comma I. Now what about the bottom? Sorry, it should be the top, right? It should be the top. Top should be at the row level. So I have compared it with the row. But only I need to compare it if grid of I and j is equal to 1, right? So it's Suresh, bro. This one is very important. Oh, okay, okay, bro. Thank you for commenting. Right. Thanks for commenting in the live chat. So, but my network or your site network is buffering. Okay, there might be a problem, bro. Okay, is it clear now, bro? I think it's clear. Okay, the network is also increased to 8. No, it already decreased again, right? Okay, now it's good. So, okay, right now it's good. I think it's yes. It might be good, right? Let me know in the live chat if it it is working or if it is buffering or not. Yes, it is from my side. The error is from my side. Okay, like okay. Is there any error, bro? Right. So is it everything okay? No, that it is decreasing again. There wasn't any problem yesterday like this, right? Stream status is poor. Okay, there is an error from my side. Okay, no, it might not do like this, right? To capture device, everything is perfect, but okay. Let me just make a reload it so that it might work now. Okay, there is an error here, but I don't know about it. What is the? I think it's not enough for a live stream, right? 2 Mbps. It's just not enough for a live stream. 5 Mbps download. Right. Let us see whether is it running or not. Again. Or let me again start the live stream again. Sorry for this interruption.